But they calculate the bonus every year.
Okay.
So after the first year, when they calculated the bonus, that extra bonus
Right.
is 1,500.
Uh-huh.
So it's only 1,500.
Oh man,
So
that's
I'm
nothing.
like, after 3 years, it's only gonna be 5,000 extra.
Yeah, that's nothing, right? For 3 years.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
Right,
for
so
3
that's
years.
why right away
You
I
decided
look
to
for-
move. 好了，又来到周末了。那今天呢，我们要去露营，还照常去露营啊。我们今天是约了我们的朋友一起去露营的。
我好高啊！
挑一个好不好，妹妹？
不行，他们肯定得先进来扎帐篷才能出去。
等一下凉了就不好吃了。
然后这边在穿肉，这边在穿肉。Oh my god！ 你在穿什么肉 ，Jessica？
这是不是肉？这是 zucchini。OK。
那个你已经穿好了呀。
那是牛肉和羊肉。
牛肉和羊肉。OK。
我来穿吧，你去先。
我快好了。
啊？
快好了。
这穿这么
穿
这么多能穿？
再小看你自己。
啊 ！Oh my god！
盘大型调料盘。
哇哦，这么多佐料呀！这叫专业，懂吗？
这叫费物利用。我老公买的咖啡烤过没？
没有
啊，
那个不是我买的。
你大儿太尖了。
还行，这次也吃不了。
这个都是卤味。
你吃猪耳朵好吃。
猪耳朵
买的都是咱没吃
它是那个大黄。
都介绍过去了，每次
要预约吗？
他要约，
这里有一堆筷子
啊，但是他没有那么忙，就基本上你想约的时间段他都能约到。
当天约。
牛肉好吃。
等你一个瓜子，哥哥等半年。
我要一个。
哎，你很有
1998，
你非常有故事的一个人。我首先介绍一下，Tommy 现在是硅谷的一个高级人才，他现在是一个算是 manager 的一个 engineer， 就是码农的一个经理级别了。利用这个机会可以采访一下，知道一下你的一个经历吧，一些故事吧。你是大概什么时候来美国的？然后当时是通过怎么样一个方式到美国来的？
哦，是上学，是1月99年，是吗？对
1999年。
1999年1月来的。
1999年1月来的。
是要上课。
1999年1月。
上学不是上课。
哦，那你已经来了20几年了，是吧？
对。
啊，那已经来了非常非常久了。
我住在美国比较 ，I live in America longer than I live in Indonesia。
哦，那你当时就是通过学生的这个来这边读书，然后找工作就留下来了。
对。
那当时你可以讲一下你当时在美国找工作的一些经历。你当时一开始是做什么工作的？就是刚读完书。
Pizza Hut delivery。
什么？就是一开始你就是送披萨的，
送披萨的
啊，
那个
就第一份工作，你到美国，
因为我毕业的时候找不到工作，
你到美国来
到美国对，
刚来的时候找不到工作，
就在那个时候我毕业是从San Diego毕业啊 ，UCSD
啊，那是非常好的学校，非常好的学校
，OK 是 OK。
我朋友也
就毕业的时候就找不到工作，但是有那个嘛，有
为什么会 UCSD 啊？我好奇啊，为什么 UCSD 算是加州系统里面的，算是数一数二的，应该算第3、第4的一个学校吧？应该是非常好的一个学校。为什么当时你会找不到工作？是你的专业问题吗
？I don't know. So it's a lot of things. I think one thing. 我有一个东西，我有一点后悔是，我没有来旧金山。
你没有来什么？
我毕业
旧金山
没有
毕业之后没有来旧金山，
没有来旧金山。
哦，
有一个是怎么样？后悔是这样。
哦，
就是那个时候我有朋友在San Diego嘛，所以我也还想要住在San Diego。
啊，当时你就毕业之后继续住在San Diego。
对。
OK。
然后San Diego工作也是 有可能是比较难。
就比较当时找工作就比较难。因为你毕业的时候，你是1999年来的话，你毕业大概是2004年嘛，03年左右。那时候找工作，美国找工作还是比较困难，是吧？
有 yes。
哦 ，OK。那你当时是什么样的专业啊？在UC San Diego 什么专业？当时毕业的时候
？Computer engineering 是 major 吗？
对啊，major 啊。
engineering。
哦，那当时 computer engineering 还很难找工作哦。因为换说现在的话 ，computer engineer 在UC San Diego 的话是非常好找工作的。
对呀，就是其实是 there's a lot of things。Right? So computer engineering is actually 50% hardware, 50% software. Right? 然后呢，我like about 6 months before I graduated, I had actually an internship in Qualcomm as a hardware engineer. Right? And then after, so I wanted to continue with hardware engineering. But hardware engineering is very hard to find a job.
那时候 hardware engineer 是非常难找工作的，比 software 更难找。
比 software 更难找。And then not a lot of options also. Right? And then usually people just want to find something that who has already experience. And I just graduated. So after I graduated, I was looking for all kinds of jobs like software engineering. Meanwhile, I was working as a Pizza Hut delivery also. Right? And along the way also, I had friends come and approach me because they have ideas to make companies. Right? So then from that point on, I started go with them and then write application for them basically together, right, as a kind of like a partner, but like a smaller percentage of the company. So from that point on, then I became software engineer, like application developer. Right? So because I had the experience to work as a mobile applications developer, and then from that point on, then that's where I continue my career in mobile applications development. I was working with 2 other guys. Like these 2 other guys, they make a company and then bring me in because these 2 guys, they don't really know how to write code or how to write any software. Right? So they actually have a pretty good idea also. Basically, the idea is to make messaging messaging system, and this is like a long time ago, 2003. Right? They don't even have iPhone. They don't even have smartphone. It's all flip phone. And basically, they wanna 923. Basically, they wanna make like a messaging system, just like WhatsApp, right? Between one phone to another phone, where you can put in like. So actually, the idea is pretty good, but these 2 guys, they don't have the experience. They don't know how to write code. They just have, I guess, money to get. And I am the one who wrote the code, but also there's a lot of things that I didn't know also. So, and then one of the guy have like visa issue, cannot stay. But so then after like about 6 months, and then that's pretty much it with the company. So we tried to make the messaging app, but that didn't work. And then on the other side, we actually made some. We actually built some simple app, right? Very simple app, and actually it's very interesting because it actually makes some small amount of money, like about along 6 months period. It actually made like about I think $5,000, right? Which is I guess not bad at all, right? At that time also. The other guy has to go back, like cannot continue, right? And then basically there's nothing anymore, and then I was looking for a job, and then I got a job also, right? In Nokia at the time.
Nokia?
Nokia.
So you moved to Bay Area after the company dissolved?
No, I didn't move. I stayed.
Still in San Diego.
Right? Yeah. So I stayed and worked at Nokia.
So that time that Nokia was in San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Nokia was your second job, right? After the Pizza Hut, or the 3rd job because you guys started the company.
But that doesn't.
But how did you end up in Bay Area after all?
that's like after a long time.
After a long time. So all your life, most of your time in the States were in San Diego time.
Well, you know, I'm done. Like I want to move out, and my manager, this manager actually already moved out to a different company, and my manager actually contacted me and then said like, do you wanna join my company? Right? And I said like, so at that time I already decided that I wanna move to the Bay Area.
Bay Area.
So I was looking for jobs, and he said like, yeah, I mean, you know, why don't you work over here in about 3 months to 5 months?
Right.
We're gonna open an office in Bay Area.
Right.
So that's why I joined. I followed my manager and then joined there for like about 3 months. And then after 3 months, they actually moved me to Bay Area. And that time is also pretty good because they actually provided me with 1 year of living costs, like
In the Bay Area?
in the Bay Area.
That company give you 1 year living cost?
Yeah, like-
Reimburse you 1 year?
No, so yeah, I don't think it's reimbursed. Like basically they pay the rent.
The rent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I have 2 other roommates basically. So the company rent.
The whole place, and then you stay with the roommate.
Yeah, these are all my coworkers also, right?
Oh,
And I
okay.
stay with them.
The coworkers
The coworkers.
with the place they rent.
And the company rent that place.
Right.
Basically.
So you end up with paying nothing on the
for
properties.
the rent, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So free rent for a year.
For 1 year. Yes.
Uh-huh. So how long you have been staying there with that company? That's the first job in Bay Area, right?
So moved to, and Sony Ericsson is opening up an office in Bay Area. And
Right.
That's why they moved me as well.
So you have been doing software engineer since you moved to Bay Area, right?
I have been doing software engineer
Since
I
in San
graduated.
Diego, Nokia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was the reason that you want to move to Bay Area? You like this area?
More opportunity.
More opportunities.
More money.
that was all the reason that you want to move to.
Yeah. So
Because you have no family back then over there in San Diego anyway, right?
I don't have family, but I have
Right.
friends.
Right.
I think.
So you made a very hard decision
I
that time.
Probably so I think Sony every year they select 8 engineers, like the best engineers basically, and I am one of the 8 engineers the last year,
Okay.
right? So like my manager came in and then gave me another. So you got a regular bonus,
Yeah.
right? So my manager's like, okay, I give you another bonus, basically, right? But you have to stay with the company for 3 years.
Oh, they don't want you to leave.
Yeah, so that's why
They try to lock
basically
you in.
you can only take out that bonus after you work with Sony
So
for
then-
3 years.
yeah,
basically.
of course. Yeah.
Right, because they don't have options and they want to retain me, so they gave me that another
Yeah.
bonus. After the first year, when they calculated the bonus, that extra bonus
Right.
is 1,500.
Uh-huh.
So it's only 1,500.
Oh man,
So
that's
I'm
nothing.
like, after 3 years, it's only gonna be 5,000 extra.
Yeah, that's nothing,
Right.
right? For 3
That's
years.
nothing.
Yeah,
Right,
for
so
3
that's
years.
why-
I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Android engineers.
app developer.
I see. So you develop Android stuff over
Yeah.
in that companies,
Yes.
particularly.
So when I moved, like in Sony, everything is Android.
I see.
right?
I see. So when did you start moving up to be like software manager of software engineer? What was the reason
years
that
ago.
you move up?
Yeah,
Like
it just moved up.
it's just promotion, or
Yeah,
it's just
it's
that
promotion.
something that your career path you want to be software manager of software engineer.
Yeah.
You don't want to write a codes anymore, or you're sick of the codes, or what?
No, not really.
Uh huh.
I think it's all like, so engineering manager, I think it's like 50% people management,
Right.
50% technical.
Okay.
Right? Or at least in my company, right?
But you say you don't write codes anymore.
I don't write codes
Right,
anymore.
right.
Mostly I read codes, right?
Okay.
And
But you
I-
read codes and you have to look at, you have to understand some codes, right?
Definitely.
For
And
the people
you,
who
you
write
have to know the bigger picture also,
bigger pictures.
right? So it's not just
Okay, tell me a little bit about being a manager of software engineers. What's the really big difference between the software engineer and the manager of software engineer? What has been changed since you move up to that titles? Like,
I don't
since
write codes basically. That's the biggest thing. Right?
that's it. You just don't write codes anymore and just
Don't write
manage
codes.
some people,
Yeah, manage people, more meetings.
more
right?
meetings.
And it's more the discussions, the meetings discussion is mostly about technical discussions, right? Like, so it's really software engineering. There's a lot of stuff, right? There's like architect, software architect, is the one who actually knows the whole picture and then try to design the system. Basically.
Right.
So it's mostly I involved in that kind of discussions also. Like, and then on top of that, it's mostly the technical discussions around that. And then the other side is basically people management.
Which one do you like better? Like the one that you did before? Because some people they don't like to be manager, or they just like to like codes and stuff. You enjoy your job right now. Okay.
Because it's like I got exposure to some technical things, and then basically the other side is also managing.
People compensation is even better, right? Than the regular engineer, right? Okay.
It's also like the step up.
Yeah, it's just like step up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Sounds good. All right.
I think it's boring.
Nice. It's good, great story. I think a lot of people like to hear stories, like people's story. Everybody has their personal story and story that how you become to this stage, right? A lot of people like this kind of a story.